to the very first episode of Eagle Eye on Crime. I'm your host, the criminal justice professor, and today we're diving headfirst into the world of crime. I'm coming to you from sunny Florida, where things are never dull and the headlines are always buzzing. So let's start off by you getting to know a little bit about me. So I've been working in law enforcement since 1994, and yes, that's over 2 decades of working in the field. It's kind of a family affair. My dad served 26 years as a cop. He has since retired. My husband is wearing the badge. We've got a whole bunch of other family members who are either retired or still working in the field. And so basically, law enforcement and the criminal justice system kind of runs in our veins. In 2008, I started working as a college professor. I've been sharing my experiences and insights with students, and I try to bring real world experience into the classroom and then blend it with some academic theory. My goal overall is to create a rich learning experience and try to keep my students awake. And now I'm thrilled to bring that blend of practical and academic knowledge to you through this podcast. Now on to the headlines. Today we're tackling a headline that stirred up quite a bit of discussion: Southwest Airlines being sued after a teenager claims he was sexually assaulted on a flight. Buckle up, because this case has a lot of twists and turns. On July 18th of this year, Greenberg Gross LLP filed a lawsuit against Southwest Airlines on behalf of a 16-year-old boy who alleges he was sexually assaulted during a flight on July 4th, 2022. The flight was a connecting one from Las Vegas to Portland, and the assault allegedly happened on this leg of the journey. So how did this all unfold? The boy and his family were headed to a wedding. They boarded their flight from San Diego to Las Vegas, and after a delay due to their boarding group assignment, they ended up being some of the last passengers to board the flight from Las Vegas to Portland. So according to the lawsuit, the flight attendant directed the teenager to a middle seat near the back of the plane, which unfortunately placed him between two adult men. One of these men, described as being around 50 years old and visibly intoxicated, allegedly began to assault the teen once the cabin lights dimmed and the other passenger fell asleep. The complaint details a disturbing sequence of events, starting with the man grabbing the boy's thighs and escalating to unwanted sexual contact. The lawsuit claims the man, emboldened by what he perceived as a lack of flight attendant intervention, continued to assault the teen. The boy was unable to alert his parents, who were seated separately. After the flight, the teenager reportedly broke down in tears upon telling his parents about the assault, and they immediately contacted the Port of Portland Police Department, who initiated an investigation. What's even more shocking is the claim that Southwest Airlines had a similar case before involving a 13-year-old girl. The law firm argues that this incident highlights a systematic failure by the airline to protect its passengers. So let's pause for a moment. What do you think about this case? Should Southwest Airlines be held liable for the alleged negligence? Do you believe the airline's policies or lack thereof contributed to this horrifying event? If you've got opinions on this case or want to weigh in on how airlines should handle such situations, I want to hear from you. Leave your comments and let's get a conversation going. Our second headline today is nothing short of a thriller. Imagine this: a high-speed chase, an armed robbery, and get this, an infant caught in the middle of it all. That's right, folks. We're talking about Diane Henderson, a 21-year-old who decided to turn a criminal escapade into a family road trip from hell. Here's the scoop. On July 17th of this year, Diane Henderson and his crew pulled off a robbery in Beverly Hills. But things took a turn when he carjacked a Kia sedan and went on the run. Now, it wasn't your average chase. It was a high-speed pursuit through Los Angeles, and there was a 2-month-old baby and his girlfriend in the car. Picture this: the Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies were in hot pursuit, chasing Henderson, who was driving like a maniac, and to add to the chaos, he was live streaming the whole ordeal. His girlfriend, caught on camera, was desperately pleading with him to pull over, shouting, "My baby is in the car."
Relaxing when you got my baby in the car. They got guns pointed to the car. They about to hit the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby too.
It's a heart-stopping moment, one that really puts the danger into perspective. The deputies, fully aware of the precarious situation, had to balance their pursuit with extreme caution to ensure the safety of the infant. The chase finally ended when Henderson hit a dead end in Culver City, and while this criminal mastermind was being booked on multiple felony charges, including kidnapping, carjacking, armed robbery, the real silver lining was the baby was safely taken care of. Deputy Andrea Martinez was seen cradling the child after the ordeal, ensuring the little one was okay. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think Henderson's actions make him the worst kind of criminal, using his baby as a human shield? Drop your comments below and let's dive into this together. Well, folks, that's all for today's episode of Eagle Eye on Crime. I hope you found these cases as compelling and thought-provoking as I did. Stay tuned because next time we'll dive into an intriguing Polk County, Florida murder trial of Thomas Rickdrink, a case you won't want to miss. Remember, keep your eyes peeled, your curiosity alive, and until next time, stay sharp. I'm the criminal justice professor, and this is Eagle Eye on Crime.